What's up? I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I don't really have a setup um for this video. But this week is tension between trans men. And I was actually just talking to somebody about this the other day. I think this shit is ridiculous. I kind of feel like we're all fighting to be who we are. All of us. We're all fighting to be who we are, and we're all trying to get to the same place. We're all trying to become our authentic selves. And the amount of hate between trans men and trans men, the shit is ridiculous. Like, it doesn't make any sense as to why we should hate each other so heavily and everybody be so damn jealous about, your changes versus your changes. I think it's childish, especially because I feel like it takes a lot of maturity for us to get to a point where we're okay saying, all right, I'm ready to transition. I'm ready to be who I am. And I feel like it's taken like a huge step down to basically, I guess, stoop down so low and be so negative towards another trans man. I don't know. I see it a lot. I see it on Instagram a lot. I see it via Facebook a lot. Like, it's just ridiculous. In the end of the day, like I said, we're all coming from the same place and we're all basically going to the same place, doing the same thing. And I'm sorry about this motherfucking light, but it's bright as shit outside and I can't do anything about it. I try to turn the blinds and the shit is not making a difference. So y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Alright. But yeah, like, I don't know, I see shit where like people are so fucking hostile because like one person has facial hair and the other person doesn't, or like there's a lot of fucking workout wars going on. I don't understand, where like fucking one trans man looks built as fuck and like, is so proud of his body, like kudos to him, and then another trans man is built as fuck as well, but they're both like, going back and forth about it, or like fucking talking shit about each other because like one doesn't work out their legs, or one doesn't do this, or one doesn't do that. It's fucking retarded. Like, it's so stupid. And then you got the ones who like, and I hate generalizing because it puts everybody in the same box, but goddamn, like, you see it so often, it's hard not to. But you see people who are so into themselves, like after, like post, the beginning of their transition, like during transition, they start looking different and feeling themselves, and they think they Beyonce and shit, the male version of Beyonce. They think they hot shit now, so they start talking shit about other people, not realizing like, oh shit, that's where I came from, that's where I started. That shit is so irritating, because in the end of the day, like, I feel I look different and I feel I look a lot better than I did before, and you don't see me throwing it up on Instagram and talking shit about other people and other people's changes, because that's not right, like, but I see it so often. Like, everybody's changes come at a different point in time. Everybody is different, no transition is like the other. I've been on T for like 2 years going on, I still don't have fucking facial hair. Mind you, there'd be a dude been on T for like a day and the nigga got a whole Santa Claus beard and shit. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck that nigga, oh, because he got facial hair, or oh, that nigga's ugly, or like bullshit. It's little bullshit, like little bullshit comments that people make, and it's just so petty. Like, I once, not too long ago, maybe a couple of months ago, I saw some shit on Instagram, on Facebook, where like one guy was talking shit about another guy because fucking that person had compared himself to him, like, oh, look at me, I'm as cute as this guy. And I guess he took offense to it. He's like, fuck out of here, you would never be me, like, you a broke nigga, you ain't got nothing on me. Oh, no fucking other transgender man could compete with me, and like little shit like that is so petty. It's so fucking childish. It's just like what we, going back to what we were talking about, what, last week or the week before, with fucking trans men and studs. There is no reason for anybody to be so goddamn angry and so goddamn fucking hostile against somebody else. Because in the end of the day, we all come from the same place. Transgender or not, fucking gay or not, lesbian or not, human, nigga, we all coming from the same place. The same exact place. So I don't understand all the hostility. Is so ridiculous. Like, it's retarded. And then, you know, like, it doesn't get anybody anywhere. And it puts this ugly ass stigma on the transgender community, the whole LGBTQ community, you know, like, it puts such an ugly funky stigma on it because everybody, it's like fucking the blacks on blacks killing people and shit. Like, it puts an ugly stigma on the fucking label, you know, the fucking, the category that you unfortunately are placed in, you know. And then people talk about, like, why is it that, you know, people don't accept us, or why is it because you fucking doing dumb shit like this. It's like people fighting against their own, you know, like, and that's exactly what it is. Everybody's so goddamn hostile against their own. People talk so poorly about trans women. Trans men talk poorly about trans women. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, we are all the same. In the end of the day, we are all the same. We are all transitioning the same way. Whether you are identifying as trans or not, fucking everybody is transitioning through life. Everything changes. Shit changes every day. And people just don't get it. So, like, with that being said, like, I'm gonna cut it off right here because I get too passionate about bullshit like this. But just, like, I don't get it, and I don't understand why people do it. But if somebody could fucking enlighten me as to why people do it and do it so often, I would love to know. Y'all comment on the video and all of that, but I just don't think it's necessary for anybody to be so hostile against another person, whether they are, you know, pre-transition, post-transition, whatever. Like, however you identify and wherever you are in whatever it is you identify in, I feel like it should just, that's how it is. Everybody should accept you as you are, the same way you would want to be accepted. Stop talking shit about other people. Stop creating problems for other people. You will never see me on nobody's comments, on nobody's anything, commenting negative shit, talking about, oh, you ain't shit, or, oh, this trans man, blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck out of here. That's not how people should be at all. Like, it's so terrible. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it off, but I'll see y'all next week. Hope everything is well with everybody. If anybody got offended by my opinion, I honestly don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I stand for peace and I stand for what's right.